for the world to treat us like we matter, we have to treat each other like we
It's the stupidest shit
matter.
I ever heard in my fucking life, man. Come on with this bullshit.
But why is it stupid though?
Because that's not a proper response to Black Lives Matter. That's why. That's why.
You might feel like it's not a proper response, but
no, most of us feel like that.
Okay, and that's cool. But there's a lot of people that echo his sentiments of.
I think all
we can't expect for other people
everybody
to treat us.
that echoes that is a doof.
Why?
I think Gillie's a doof.
Why?
I think all that shit is doofy.
But
because
why?
that is not a response to Black Lives Matter. Period.
But he's saying that a lot of these niggas that's running around doing shit wrong in the hood.
All right, y'all speak for y'all. I don't give a fuck what Gillie says. Let me start there.
But you're making it personal.
No, I'm not. I heard enough last week when David Portnoy said that Gillie thinks that I can say nigga.
That's something totally different.
No, it ain't.
That's something totally different.
To you?
No, we spoke about that.
Not to me.
To me,
it ain't different.
And I don't
to
know
me.
if that's true. I didn't see them say that they said that. I don't know. I didn't see where they said that. That was just something that came out that Dave said.
Dave said that he said that. I'm telling you what happened.
So can we prove that?
Just telling you what happened, Mo.
Yeah, I'm not caping for this nigga, man. This nigga says and does a
it's
lot
not,
of
it's not,
stupid,
I don't think anyone's caping
goofy,
it.
It's not
goofball
caping
shit. And ever since he got that Barstool deal, it's amplified.
So apparently, Joe Butthead, a.k.a. Joe Buttons, chose to go on his podcast and, talk a little crazy about me. You know what I'm saying? He called me a doofus. I'm from the streets, man. I don't know what a doofus is. I'm sorry. You would have to explain that to me. Is that in the dictionary?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, he called me a doofus. That was some real suburban shit. But, and then he went on his rant about me for a long time.
He was sweating, bro.
He was sweating.
Was he?
You made him mad, Gil.
Wasn't even hot in there. He was
I
sweating.
didn't see it. Where was it? Was it on something?
He was sweating like a motherfucker.
It wasn't deserved to be watched, but a lot of people
see
sent it to me, so I checked it out. And obviously, I got a nigga in his feelings. Was that because I brought up the story about your peoples getting slapped? When I said that online, you was in your feelings. See, one thing about me, bro, I speak the truth. I say what the fuck I want. See, I really know what this really about. You a smart guy. You know shit start from the ground up. Everything start from the roots. The roots hold up the tree. But the niggas on the ground level don't fuck with you. They fuck with me. That's what's really hurting your feelings. So what you do is you try to hate, but what you try to do is you try to decorate the hate. You put up balloons and you shoot off the shit that go in the air and you try to disguise it like it's not hate when that's all it really is hate. Even the nigga that was sitting beside you recognized the hate. He said, damn, man, you making this personal. It ain't personal. No, it is personal. Let me tell you something, man. What you really mad about is that we them niggas. That's what you mad about. You mad that you was recording your motherfucking podcast for 5 years. And these two bald-headed motherfuckers came through in 8 months and took this shit over. And guess what? They fuck with us at the bottom. And they don't fuck with you. You don't even own your IP. You got 5 years in. You don't even own your shit. You work for Spotify. Shout out to Courtney Holt, the motherfucker that owns your shit. Courtney! What's up, baby? Because Courtney was hollering at us too, trying to get us over there to Spotify. Shout out to Courtney, business is business. We said, no, we're owners. Then we went over to Barstool. You talking about he got to coon up the Barstool.
Hold up. We don't work for nobody. We partner with people. We own our shit. Ad rev, all that. We own our shit.
We own our shit. Barstool.
We don't have no boss. They're our partner. We don't have no boss.
Barstool is our partners. Shout out to Dave and E Money. Take a picture, nigga.
One of the few podcasts out here that own their IP. One of the few out of all these podcasts. One of the few.
Oh, we partners. Shout out to Dave Portnoy and Erica Cardini. All right? So, who own your shit? A white man. Who own our shit? A black man. You right, nigga. Black lives do matter, motherfucker. You exactly right. And black business.
What's going on, y'all? So today I wanted to talk about Joe Budden and Gillie the Kid. I wanted to talk about their beef, basically. So before I say anything, I want to tell y'all, I'm speaking from my perspective and from what I know and my own knowledge. You feel me? I don't hop on here talking like I know every fucking thing. Okay? But I have knowledge. You feel me? So just bear with me. Listen to what I gotta say. Now, with that being said, this whole you could call it like a beef or whatever. This whole beef has been going on. People say it's been going on longer than what they think it has been, because it's been dated back like years. You feel me? This all started with Gillie the Kid basically making a statement and saying he basically was talking about how Black Lives mattered, right? He was basically talking about that and saying he wasn't with it. And what he said was he doesn't fuck with the simple fact that they only recognize some shit when a white person kills a black person, then it's Black Lives Movement, as opposed to a black person killing another black person, then you don't hear shit. And that really stuck with me. And he continued. Now, before we continue, I want to stick on this topic right here. Now, that's a very interesting topic, because for real, that shit is fucking true. Now, I'm a person who likes to look at both sides. I'm never leaning on one side because I feel like that's right. No, I like to look at both sides of the situation. But right now, we're going to be talking about Gillie the Kid. Now, Gillie the Kid was basically saying he didn't fuck with that. That's like, let me give you an example. That's like, let's say an officer in your city a white officer killed a black friend of yours, right? And the people in that city decided to hop on the Black Lives Matter movement, you know what I'm saying, and started doing that. Okay, we can understand that you want justice for that person, given that they were just killed by another police officer. That's some big shit. But as opposed to somebody getting fucking shot on the block, there's never any type of anything. There's no type of anything. There's nothing compared. That compared to that is completely different, is what I'm trying to say. As opposed to a black man killing another black man, you don't never see, or you'll rarely see. I don't know if, because I'm saying that because I've never seen. I don't know if they've done that before for another black person killing another black person or not. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't see that when Pookie and Ray Ray lighting up the fucking block, killing black niggas and all types of shit. You don't see that. You see that when a white person kills a black person. You seen it. We've been seeing this shit for as long as history has been going on. And for me, I started to realize it back in 2016. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2016, when that shit started to actually get really fucking crazy with police officers gunning people down. You know what I'm saying? And not once since then have I seen them actually be like, yo, other than the cops, you black motherfuckers gotta chill the fuck out too. Black lives matter, but at the same time, why the fuck it's just so it's weird, bro. Now, my thing is, if you can say this about another person, if you can say this about a white person killing a black person, why don't you say this about another black person killing another black person? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he was saying. And he gave a detailed story about how he'd been shot in his foot, in his arm, in his stomach. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying black lives didn't matter when that nigga was trying to take my fucking life. And that's real. You think that shit mattered when he was trying to take his life? Did anybody say anything? No. But then again, we don't know that story. But it's a simple fact that that shit is real. Not only did it happen, but this is a scenario that happens damn near every fucking day, where a person is getting shot down and gunned down and killed by another black person and don't nobody want to say shit. You know what I think it is? I think that another black person, or people in general, are afraid to speak up on some shit like that. Something's keeping them from saying something. Something's keeping them from saying, hey, there's an issue going on in our community other than the blacks. Other than a police officer killing a black person. It's different. You don't hear that shit though. And that's why I understand what he's talking about, what Gillie the Kid is talking about. So we covered that, you know what I'm saying? And that's being brought up. And basically now people are calling him a hypocrite because he said that 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And what he was saying was he fucks with it. Black Lives Matter. Now, this is where I start to look at what Joe Budden is saying. And basically, how I'm looking at it, I feel like both sides got a little something iffy going on. I'm not leaning on either side. So basically what they're saying is he's a fucking hypocrite, and all of that shit that he said 4 years ago does not add up. And what Gillie the Kid was saying was, bro, that shit was 4 years ago. That's an old statement. You know what I'm saying? It's not relevant. It doesn't matter. It's different. It's different now. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that. But I just never been a person to go back on what I said when I make such a powerful fucking statement. You know what I'm saying? Because that's making it seem like I'm down to take that shit to the grave. You feel me? That's how I'm gonna feel forever if I'm making it that type of message. Now basically Joe Budden didn't like what he said. Obviously he didn't like what he said, and he feel like Joe Budden is just, or not Joe Budden, he feel like Gillie the Kid is just a big hypocrite. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about him going back on what he said 4 years ago and yada yada yada. And there's been other things besides that specific topic that they've been going through, as far as, you know what I'm saying, podcasts and shit like that. And that's another thing, that's another topic that I wanted to hop on as well, was that he also has said that Joe Budden doesn't even own his own fucking podcast. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know if this is true or not, but from what he was saying and the information he was giving, it seemed like it was fucking legit. He was saying that Joe Budden doesn't even own his own podcast. And he been in this shit, I think he said he been in this shit for what, 2 years, 5 years, some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know the history of Joe Budden and his podcast and shit like that. But like I said, man, I'm not picking sides. I'm not trying to bash or, you know what I'm saying, just be saying shit. I just wanted to speak on this situation a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and just give my intake. And I feel like they don't need to be arguing, bro. They both two grown ass men. You definitely shouldn't be arguing over some shit that you said 4 years ago. You feel me? Some shit you said 4 years ago, and on top of that, I feel like Joe Budden shouldn't really be saying shit as well either, because right now it seemed like it seemed like he really don't own his own podcast, because we don't know yet. I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely let y'all know once I do find out, because I'm still, you know what I'm saying, keeping my eye on the situation. Want to know how this is exactly is gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's really all I had to talk about for today. But before we end the video, man, I just want to know how y'all actually feel. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how y'all feel. I've been seeing my subscribers go up, you know, slowly but surely. But ain't nobody liking the video. It don't seem like nobody watching. Well, it's some people I can notice that been watching, but ain't nobody commenting, none of that. Y'all got to start letting me know, man. If y'all subscribe to me, y'all got to do your job just like I do my job with making sure I'm getting these videos out for y'all. You feel me? Let me know what's up. It's as simple as that, bro. And if you feel any different, bro, then go ahead. Go on about your business. But if you subscribe and you like the videos and this and that, show some support, some likes. Comment, let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Do you enjoy the video? Do you not? Did I do this wrong? Did I do that right? You know what I'm saying? Give me some feedback. That's all I'm asking for. You feel me? I feel like I shouldn't even have to ask or force that or anything like that. But yeah, I'm making this longer than what it has to be. You feel me? But that's all I had to say for today, man. I feel like this whole situation, I don't know. I feel like they both grown ass men and they need to sit down. That's my opinion. I feel like they just need to just get their money and just go on about their business. They both got successful podcasts and they both just successful at what they doing. Just continue doing what you're doing and just let bygones be bygones. I didn't want to make this too long, man. I'm out.